our final pay-per-view before Survivor Series, because we have then one NXT episode, and then we're after this pay-per-view we have one NXT episode, and then we have Survivor Series War versus SmackDown versus NXT. But tonight it's all about us, it's all about NXT, it's all about the future, and we start the future with the NXT UK Women's Championship in the first match, in the Super Sweat match between Xia Li, the former champion Xia Li, Toxic Blonde's Mandy Rose, and the legendary champion Stacy Keibler. And don't forget, not such a long time ago, Mandy Rose was the NXT Women's Champion. Yeah. And but that's a long time ago. No, she's in the UK title picture. And don't forget. Wait, let's talk about the story between the match. The story between the match is a short one, but it's still memorable. I mean, Xia Li took the title off Sue Cox in the Super Sweat THC match, where Cox attacked both, but where Xia Li was supposed to have a #1 contender match with Casey Catanzaro, but Sue Cox, the then champion, Sue Cox had other plans to take both of them in the following weeks, and made it a Super Sweat match where Xia Li walked away with the gold in this Super Sweat ladder match for the UK Women's Championship. So yeah, and then Sue Cox got all mad, attacked everybody in her side, even the even the new champion Xia Li, but also she attacked Kaylee Ray. She attacked Kaylee Ray, also Xia Li, and also Stacy Keibler after the then general manager for one night only, Sasha, said, hey, you want to have always the upper hand, and with your cheap shots and stuff, tonight you can't plan with anything, because tonight you'll face someone who you can't figure out. And that was one hell of a surprise. This mystery opponent, even the reveal, I mean, Stacy Keibler making a return after how many years? 20 or so? And then returning. And yeah, Sue Cox then disqualified herself, and after that Stacy tried to get her revenge after getting hit by a steel chair by Sue Cox in this matchup, which got her a win, but don't like to get hit with a steel chair. So Sue Cox, Stacy Keibler then returned the favor by hitting Cox with a baseball bat, allowing Xia Li a win over Cox on NXT episode in a match where the title wasn't on the line, but that set the stakes. And also Stacy Keibler wanted even more further revenge by trying to get herself some of Sue Cox after she tried to attack Xia Li after the match, after a win over her, and after a win over Casey Catanzaro, after trying to attack Casey Catanzaro for unknown reasons. But Stacy protected Casey, attacking, tried to attack Sue Cox, but Sue Cox escaped, but couldn't escape the decision of the board of directors, if they said to Stacy Keibler if she can defeat the then champion Xia Li, who took the title off of Cox at the previous pay-per-view event, that she will be added to the title match on pay-per-view and make it a Super Sweat match. And Xia Li pulled out her big kicks, her devastating and dangerous and deadly kicks, but in the end, Cox took so many of them that I still can't believe it, but her fighting spirit and will were enough that night to advance, and not just to defeat the champion on that night, but to advance to the Super Sweat match on pay-per-view for the NXT UK Women's Championship. And she won at our last pay-per-view event at NXT Takeover 31, which happened almost a month ago. And she won the steel cage match in shocking fashion against both Xia Li and Sue Cox. And what a match it was. But now we have another Super Sweat match. It's another Super Sweat match for the UK Women's Championship. Because why is that so? Because Mandy, in the following up to this, in the build up to this match, it was first Mandy Rose versus Stacy Keibler, then our NXT UK Women's Champion. But the thing was that Mandy Rose cheated herself to win. Of course she did, with alongside her teammate from the Toxic Blondes, Dana Brooke. And after the match, tried to beat down the legendary champion, but Xia Li protected her opponent from the Toxic Blondes. And for a long week, same situation with Mandy Rose facing Xia Li, and Stacy making the return the favor, saving Xia Li from both Mandy and Dana. And but Mandy got 2 wins over both Xia Li and Stacy Keibler in singles competition, so another win here tonight, and she wins gold yet again, because not so long ago she was our women's champion. And yeah, now enough of the words, enough of the build up to this matchup, and we head into it. I can't wait to get started here tonight, because don't forget, this is our final pay-per-view before Survivor Series. Because we have then one NXT episode, and then we have Survivor Series, guys. This is huge, and we have this event to follow. And I know some of the matches, so hyped tonight here. It's Mandy, powerful bombshell indeed, and look at the arena.
The following contest is a triple threat match. It is for the NXT UK Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Yorktown Heights, New York, Mandy Rose.
Formerly God's greatest creation, right, Corey? That's right. But even the man himself makes mistakes. So judgmental, all because Mandy had a slight slip up at WrestleMania, Corey. You fell out of love with her.
As there comes the very dangerous Xia Li, former NXT UK Women's Champion.
And introducing the challenger from Chongqing, China, Xia Li.
The mysterious protector has arrived.
I have to wonder, Cole, is Xia truly a protector, or are there evil intentions as well?
What do you mean, Corey? She protected Stacy Keibler last week, returned the favor, as Stacy did, like I already mentioned. So I don't know what you mean, but by questioning her integrity of being the protector of the realm, I don't get that, Corey. I mean, she's proven it time and time again here, especially 2 weeks ago by protecting Stacy Keibler. Not last week, excuse me, I made a mistake right there. And as you see, also not just a Mexican flag, but the Canada flag as a sign of respect to the Worldtour that we had in Canada just a couple of months ago at our first Takeover Worldtour event. As there comes a champion, the legendary Stacy Keibler.
From Baltimore, Maryland, she is the NXT UK Women's Champion, Stacy Keibler.
The longest legs in WWE.
How great has it to feel to for Stacy Keibler to be the NXT UK Women's Champion? I mean, to be our NXT UK Women's Champion. And
competitors in women's division history.
The entire women's division looking to make their name at the expense of Stacy Keibler.
And after all those years, after 20 years, she's back now, being our champion. And look at this.
Some amazing competitors have already vied for the NXT UK Women's title in its short history.
There we have it, folks. Xia Li, Mandy Rose, and Stacy Keibler.
Some of the toughest
Unlikely matchup. And look how they go. Fighting out with each other. I forget that we are here in this beautiful arena. Look at this. Attacked off the guys. Look at Mandy and Stacy go. Unfinished business perhaps by the blondes. Look at this. At first goes Mandy to Snake as an inverted DDT from Xia Li to Stacy. Every woman for themselves. Kick to the back against Stacy. And of course this stream will be in the playlist just like everybody, everything else. Atomic drop there for Mandy Rose to Xia Li. As then we have Stacy and Mandy now. As Mandy shouldn't stay in the corner. And a huge blow for Mandy. Now stomping a mud-hole in the champ right there in the corner while Xia Li is celebrating with the crowd. Who will leave here tonight as our NXT UK Women's Champion. And don't forget, we have so many incredible great matches scheduled for later tonight. As Mandy goes in the pin to Xia Li, but nope. Now blows to the back right there. As Mandy flexing, mocking Xia Li with the push-ups. And what a kick to Xia's private zone right there. As Stacy now gets involved in the occasion, but took too long. Whatever the plan was, ever reversed from Stacy, from Mandy to Stacy's private zone. The kick from Xia Li to Mandy. Snapman to the kick to the back from Xia Li, and now focusing on the attention on the champion. Very smart from Xia Li, but expectable. And kicks and strikes from Stacy. Champ to the former champ, going at it with kicks and strikes. Back and forth they go. Look at this, guys. As Xia Li whipping Stacy around into Mandy. It is like as Mandy now. And Xia Li working together. Unlikely alliance against a champion double DDT. Unlikely alliance, but that's usually the thing in the Total World match. And Mandy goes in the cover but breaks things up as Xia Li in the kick to the back of Stacy. Mandy in the cover tried to steal it, but Xia Li of course breaking things up. As inverted backbreaker from Xia Li to Mandy. The early goings of this match are insane. And I can't wait what else we have. Kick to the midsection from Xia Li to Mandy. What a power bomb from Xia Li. And now looking for the kick. Looking for the kick on Mandy. And she delivers. Mandy could be knocked out as Stacy celebrate with the crowd. As Xia Li, smart that she is, wait for Stacy for the celebration to hit some blows against her and kicks to the legs as well. And now just mounted punches right there. Barrage of strikes from the former champ to the current champ. Kick to the midsection for Mandy. Could take advantage. Chicken Room Gutbuster will be enough. 1, 2, 3. It is. No, it's not. Almost got a new champion right there, but almost enough. Sucker ball kick from Mandy to Xia. Stacy reversal to Mandy. Elbows to the face. As I can't even talk about the next matches that we have. I mean, shoulder tackle from Stacy Keebler to Mandy Rose. Keep in mind that our NXT Women's Champion Dakota Kai will have to do double duty here tonight because she got a tag title opportunity alongside Raquel Gonzalez after defeating Mandy and her teammate Dana Brooke from the Toxic Blondes a couple of weeks ago in NXT to earn herself a tag team title shot. And here tonight against Demon family members Nightman Cancel Away, which will be up next because of Kota's tough schedule here tonight, being the 2 matches. As we're watching this match on the going to the outside. Never mind. As Xia Li brings man back inside the ring. Up and down goes Xia Li with the modified bulldog knee drop as well from by the legendary champ ×2. And speaking about tag division, the main tag division will be our main event here tonight between after all the bangers they had, all the 5-star matches they had, and all the title switches they had in the past following weeks and months. It will be the challengers, the former 2-time champions, the brothers Sasha and Big Sash against Legado de Fantasmas, Joaquin White and Raul Mendoza, and our main event later tonight. To find out who will be the champion once and for all, and who will represent the tag title division at Survivor Series, as much as Could be the same in this match. STO from Stacy to Xia Li as Mandy takes advantage of the situation. Going in the camel clutch, but it's not a false count anywhere match, so the decision, the pin and submission can only count inside the ring. To keep that in mind, you can only win inside the ring by pinning or making your opponent tap out inside the ring. As one back inside the ring, what a roundhouse from Stacy to Xia Li, but Mandy with blows, kick to the midsection, DDT. Another big kick from Mandy, and now the mocking is on by the Toxic Blonde. Stomp to the arm as well. Now punches to the face of Stacy right there. And a slap as well. Will it be Mandy representing the NXT UK title picture? No, near Chloe. Near Chloe got countered from Stacy the Keebler. Wow. Could be a difference maker. No, near Chloe hits after Stacy was teaming with Xia Li. It could be the end of this match. 1, 2, 3. It is. No, it's not. Stacy kicking out. Wow, that was out of nowhere. Kick to the midsection, looking for the chicken wing gutbuster. No. Hurricane Runner reversal by Stacy. And this could be the game changer right there. Stacy with the roundhouse. Xia Li still down and out on the outside. Can Stacy take advantage? She need to drag Mandy away from the ropes. And go in the cover, but Xia Li breaks things up with her appearance, apparently. And Xia Li break it up in the second attempt from Stacy. And Stacy now focus their attention on Xia Li. The jawbreaker right there from Xia Li to free herself from Stacy. And now what a snap suplex, wow. As Mandy now throwing some trash in the corner, but Xia Li have none of it. DDT to Mandy. And now Stacy going at it. Wow, what a skull crushing finale. Wow, what a match this is. And that's just the first match of our night. And we already start with a bang. Wow. Punches there from Xia Li to Stacy. And Xia Li with another big kick to Mandy. Will it be enough? 1, 2, 3. Almost. Xia Li almost regained her title. Another kick to Stacy. Look how Xia goes. Yeah, we could have 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champion, a former and new champion, Xia Li. Wow, what a match. So will be Xia Li representing our NXT UK Women's Division, if there is anything for them to represent, because we don't know if how the rules will be at Survivor Series. I mean, Raw and SmackDown have no UK division, as we see some highlights to the match. Look at all the kicks, all the moments. What a feel-good moment for Xia Li, becoming a 2-time NXT UK Women's Champion. Wow. And perhaps walking into Survivor Series with the gold, but we don't know what this means for Survivor Series. If we will see Xia Li representing NXT UK at Survivor Series, even though we don't do UK, so our UK division or so, I don't know how to say, but anyways, congratulations as we go on with the second match of the night. It's the first time that we will see Dakota Kai in action here tonight, because Dakota Kai doesn't only get this NXT Women's Tag Team Championship here in the upfollowing match. No, she's also already our NXT Women's Champion, and she had to defend it against the #1 contender that is also from the Demon family, much like Candice and Nightmare and Ember Moon. So could be a preview right here for the upfollowing match for our NXT Women's Championship match between Dakota Kai and Ember Moon for later on. So this could be interesting to watch, and also if the Demon family can be stopped at all, because they're getting more and more powerful. Recruiting Amber, and Amber, don't forget, injured Io Shirai this past week on NXT for the Demon family, from a teammate, and but we speak about this later as well. But first, let's speak about this match. How comes this match together? What's the story behind this match? Well, it's pretty simple. It's very, very similar after Candice and Nightmare becoming two-time NXT Women's Tag Team Champion by regaining the title of Ember and Io at our last Takeover event at Takeover 31. It was clear that Ember and Io didn't get another rematch because they already got their rematch and won it, but then they lost the title back to Cancer and Nightmare, and when Ember and Io still were a team and Ember hadn't joined the Demon family, and it was clear that they couldn't give them another rematch. So the only tag teams that we have from the women's division were the Toxic Blondes and Raquel and Kota. So they put them in the tag team number one contender match in NXT after our last pay-per-view event. So 3 or 4 weeks ago at NXT, and Kota and Raquel defeated Mandy and Dana to earn a shot here tonight for the Women's Tag Team Championship. So Kota could be double champion here tonight. But easier said than done. Demon family, more and more powerful. As much as evil as they are, they also get more and more powerful. And they're two-time Women's Tag Champs. Candice being three-time Women's Tag Champ. 2 times with Nightmare, 1 time with India, of course. Who's still out of action because of Nightmare, to keep in mind, but doesn't matter for this match here tonight. And don't forget, this past week of NXT we had a little preview of this matchup when it was Dakota and Raquel getting jumped from Nightmare and Candice from behind when they were scheduled to have a match against each other, and Candice and Nightmare dominated Kota and Raquel in this brawl and in this fight, and knocked them out. So this could be a sign for here tonight, but who knows? We don't know this. What we do know is that we have this great matchup following. So hope you're ready for it as much as I am, and also that we will see a great match between those two great teams. And don't forget, Raquel and Kota were our first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, so this could be one thing to keep in mind. And now we go into this matchup with the Demon, and you know, Demon family, not that they only just like to destroy and injure people, but they also, especially Nightmare's father, our demonic 2-time NXT champion, who we will see later tonight, perhaps as well, defending his NXT championship if Joe could recover from the injuries that he suffered because of her dad. And like to injure people. Her dad liked to injure people. Nightmare's dad, the leader of the Demon family, Demon Senior, our 2-time NXT champion, liked to injure people. And his orders force others to injure them as well. That's what I believe. But who knows? First we go into this match. As there we have it, our women's champion, Dakota Kai, who will have double duty here tonight. They're always ready for a fight, and for a fight indeed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers first, from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Ruthless attitude and ruthless kicks. Half of the first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, indeed, like I already said, first ever NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, now NXT Champion, and she successfully defended the title once. So could be double champion here tonight if she can defend. If she first can win this match alongside Raquel and then defend the title later against Ember Moon, who is also much like her opponents in this tag match from the Demon family. As the Demon family grows and grows. As there comes Big Mommy Cool, very dangerous woman, and she's also a 2-time former NXT Women's Champion, and she's reunited with Dakota Kai for many months now, after having issues with the Toxic Blondes, Mandy and Dana, and Kota at one point had enough, saved her former friend and teammate, and Kota back of the good side of the universe. And alongside Raquel fighting for the good side of our women's division, I believe, and also for their own success, of course. You know, and what success it could be for both of them. I mean, bragging rights could be there for both of them. I mean, could be double champs for Kota, and Raquel as tag champs, you know, as a tag champ with Kota, you know. So, but easier said than done. Look at the light. Look at the demonic light, the special light for this event, for the special event. Wow, So here comes Ember Moon, the newest member to the Demon family after betraying Io Shirai in a cold-blooded betrayal a couple of weeks ago on NXT. So here comes Nightmare on the left, Candice on the right, and Candice wear this mask as a sign of a tribute to Nightmare and her brother Desmond Jr., who will get his title opportunity as well later tonight against the NXT North American Champion Blue Falcon.
The NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, the Family.
So this evil family could win even more gold as they already have here tonight. I mean, Ember could technically win the NXT Women's Championship off Kota later tonight, after Nightmare and Candice could defend technically their tag titles against Raquel and Kota here tonight, while also Desmond Jr. later tonight can be NXT North American Champion, while his and Nightmare's father Desmond Sr. could retain his NXT Championship if he has to defend it here tonight. We don't know if Joe can be able to make it here just yet. So yeah, that could be all the gold in the Demon family. Almost every gold that we have, you know, that they are. That's how dangerous they are. And the music is from Candice LeRae, and it's quite fitting to the demonic pixie. But who will leaving here their mark here tonight to our entire tag division and become champion and to represent us against the tag champs from both Raw and SmackDown, even though they share the titles, but still it would be a huge honor for either of those two teams to represent us at Survivor Series against the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions from both Raw and SmackDown, to keep in mind. But now we start with Candice and Dakota Kai. As the ref comes for the bell, here we go, Kota and Candice, as Candice with a beautiful head scissor. And they try to kick Kota, but Kota with a quickness, quick and strike. I don't know if it's fair for Kota to start this match, but maybe she wants to start with kicks and strike on Candice. Maybe wants to get some revenge for this past week at NXT. And don't forget, Kota and Raquel already faced Candice and Nightmare in a tag team match a couple of weeks ago, but it was a no contest, it was a double count out. And now we have this tag title match where it matters the most, where the win matters the most for both of these teams. Candice whipped in the corner, hit her with an elbow, and picture perfect drop kick. And now mocks the crowd, and Dakota's from a poison pixie to a demonic pig turned into a demonic pixie. As also Candice's gear got created by me. I think it's fitting for the Demon family. Beautiful head scissor from Candice to Kota. As Kota could be in danger, could need an attack, but no, what a counter. Kick right there, and now does Kota mind peel a kick to the arm of Candice. Candice feel the effects of it. And now the kicks from Kota to the chest of Candice right there. Standing double foot stomp. And Kota making the wise tag to Raquel. As Candice, I'm not so sure if she knows what's going on. Hasn't moved one bit as Raquel waits for this kick, but no need for the safety right there. Now the punches from Raquel, the powerhouse, to Candice. Candice could be in a need for attack at any minute now. Not that I underestimate Candice, but against Raquel it would be smart if she could make the tag, but easier said than done. Barrage just strikes with the elbows from Raquel, very smart from Raquel, not giving Candice any breathing, not any rest whatsoever. It's very smart gameplay from Raquel here. As look at this big backbreaker right there from Raquel. Into a stretch. Wow. That was on the cover, will be enough to put Candice away here. As the ref has trouble to get there, Nightmare making the save. I don't know if it was necessary to save, but yeah, we saw this past weekend NXT now tag team title #1 contender tournament final, where the miscommunication between Blade and Aswell, what they could do to a match, so maybe it was getting to be better safe than sorry, you know. As Candice now making the tag, much needed tag to Nightmare. And kick right there into the private zone of Raquel as Candice now get a sheep shot in on Raquel. As Raquel now lifting Nightmare up against the ropes, as Candice discussing with the official right there. There's no need to discuss with the official. As tag is made to Coda. I'm not so sure if that was the smartest idea that they could get. A slap to the face there from Kota to Nightmare. As Candice couldn't reach Kota there, get a closer look, I don't know. As punch from Nightmare. And now lifting Kota up like she's dead weight. The powerful half demonic woman. Down goes Kota with this brutal slam right there. And now biting in the finger. There's no need for this. There's no need to bite her. Even though it's not against the rules for unknown reasons. Second time as now Nightmare climbed the ropes. And an elbow drop which could squash Kota right there. It goes on the cover, will be enough. No, Kota powers out. He's tough. So tough as Candice attacking Raquel with a sheep shot. But Raquel avoiding Candice while here. As Nightmare tried to fly, but then second thoughts on it as Raquel ejects Candice. That's what I like to see. A fair, compelling match between those two teams. As Nightmare focusing on the arm of Kota. As Kota answering with kicks here. But Nightmare catching the kicks. To answer with a clothesline, while on the outside the action is between Raquel and Candice and continuing with a backbreaker stretch on Candice. As Nightmare lifting Kota up. Earth-shadowing power slam. By Raquel dealing with Candice on the outside. I'm not so sure Nightmare realizing what blow to the face of Kota. As power slam on the outside from Raquel to Candice. Big kick as well. As Nightmare got Kota in the corner. And now kicks and strikes. As Kota tried to defend us to block some of the impact, but couldn't. But kick to Nightmare there. And now kicks to the legs of Nightmare. That's smart by Kota, aiming for the legs of the half demonic powerhouse at Nightmare. Kick to the back of Nightmare. Don't forget, Nightmare's father, Deciman Senior, is our two-time NXT champion, who might have to defend his title against former champion Samoa Joe. The only person who could defeat that so far. And the 4 or 5 months that we are in this project. In this rival, I mean. Sorry. As Nightmare lifted Kota up, but Kota could escape barely, but the kick, how could Nightmare even be faster? It's beyond me, but she did. As Nightmare comes back on the apron, shin breaker right there. As Nightmare making the tag to Candice, as Kota tried to make the tag to Raquel, and she did, as Candice couldn't avoid the clothesline and Raquel outside of the ring. I'm surprised that Candice could even do this, and now focusing on attention on Kota with a head scissor. And Candice now looking for Raquel. Raquel now back inside the ring. I don't know what Raquel's plan was, but doesn't matter much as Candice made the tag to Nightmare. So powerhouse with his half demonic powerhouse as Raquel kicked to midsection looking for her submission. Looking for a goal special right there. But Candice makes a save and no big blows from Candice to Raquel. Kick to midsection, Raquel blocking it, but not this. Not the wicked step sister. It's already time. Candice with a cheap shot to Raquel. But she has until the 5 count, so not against the Woods, I think. You can blame her for that, but that doesn't mean that you have to like it. Or her attitude that has gotten from bad to worse, perhaps. As Nightmare goes in the cover on Raquel, will be enough to put her away and retain the title. No, it won't be, as Candice will be there to make sure Kota doesn't break things up. As Amber likes what she sees from a newfound family. Could be a big night for Demon family, but also for the brothers, and they got the Phantasma, who will be in the main event, and their war over the tag titles from the male perspective. And also we will see Andy and Zero finally facing off after Andy betraying Zero after having a short alliance with him for months against the Blade Runners, and they will square off. Also, as much as Riddle made his in-ring return here tonight after getting ambushed the last couple of weeks by Legend Killers, Kota made the tag here as Nightmare much in maybe need us, but kick to the back right there from Kota. As Nightmare doesn't seem to be that prepared as she usually is. Usually she destroyed everything, but tonight, I believe, as Kota makes a tag to Raquel. Maybe she's too excited or so, I don't know. I don't know if Demon family members are excited or have any emotion despite their anger and rage, you know. As what a big move right there from Big Mommy Cooper. Kick to the face from Nightmare. After Raquel get back tagged in, and now Nightmare wants to take Candice in. Usually I would question the intelligence, but this time I don't. There's big time clothesline from Candice. I'm surprised that she could ground Raquel, even though it was just for a second. Candice in the corner with a big time elbow and a drop kick as well. Seen this not once but twice. It sure wasn't noise. As Candice now big blows to Raquel right there. Look at Candice go. As Raquel elbow reversal to Candice. Raquel, Tejana bomb! Tejana bomb coming. This could be the end of the match right there. As Amber tried to distract and the cover will be enough. 1, 2, almost got it. Raquel almost got it for a team. But Nightmare breaks things up. Luckily for Demon family is Raquel tossing Candice around with choke toss while Nightmare ejects Kota from ringside. As head scissor from Candice. Nightmare on the outside. Attacking Kota with a side slam. As Candice got Raquel in the corner once again, but this time it didn't pay off for her. I don't know what happened there. Maybe the exhaustion kicking in as reverse from Raquel. Maybe it was so obvious as Nightmare sent Kota on the seat steps as Raquel kicked to midsection. Looking for it yet again. Looking for it yet again. Looking for the goalie specials. Amber redecorating the turnbuckle pad. The ref didn't saw it. The ref didn't see it. But Nightmare rushing into the ring, but didn't break things up. Nightmare didn't break things up. What a mistake made by Nightmare. We have new women's tag team champion. I can't believe it. I can't believe it that the plan of the Demon family obviously blackfired. But what was Nightmare thinking? What was she thinking? I don't know where her head was, but not in this match apparently, and it cost her and Candice here tonight. Wow. We don't know how they will react to this loss, but wow. What a shock. Even though you can't take anything away from Raquel, from our first time NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, or double it. And speaking about double it, Kota's a double champion now. But there's to defend the NXT Women's Championship later tonight against Emma Moon from Demon Family. But now she celebrates alongside Raquel, two-time Women's Tag Team Champion there. And easier said than done, but defeating Nightmare Candice. But that reign of terror, well, ended here tonight, perhaps. Who knows, as we're focusing on the next match. A Falls Count Anywhere match between Zero and Andy, and the story of this matchup as we wait for both of them to get prepared for this big time matchup, for their perhaps first big matchup, so to speak. Their first big rivalry, but maybe as the Blade, but maybe not. I mean, they work together against the Blade Runners after having both issues with the Blade Runners, and they tried to work together, but they couldn't work together because they weren't a real unit, they weren't a real team. They just the enemy is your friend. So after having beef with the Blade Runners all by themselves, they figured out to work together as a unit, as a team. But they never were a team, they never were a unit, because Zero let Andy down multiple times and let him high and dry against both Blade and Ezra, and Andy then snapped and turned against Zero. It was 3 weeks ago, and that he turned against Zero, and also eliminating Zero in his #1 contender battle royal that we had later that night for the new #1 contender for Blue Falcons North American Championship. And Andy didn't win this battle royal, but he got himself even more retribution on Zero in his mind by eliminating him, tossing him over the top rope. Up following, it was a match between Andy and Swerve Scott. Andy attacked Swerve, unlike the sign of Andy, and then tried to use a candlestick in a normal match against Swerve, but the ref saw it because he's the toughest man in the building and disqualified Andy, and Andy then snapped, attacked the official viciously with candlesticks shots over and over against the official, and even broke on the poor official in the eyes of most people, and myself included, of course. And in the following week it was a no holds barred match between Andy. This past week, of course, following week was this past week in NXT, between Andy and Swerve. It was a no holds barred match, and Andy got crazy. They're dominating Swerve, and completely destruction it was on his mind, and he delivered that. Swerve tried his best to fight back, but Andy's win never was in danger. And after the match, Zero tried to save both Swerve and the official from Andy, because the official also got attacked from Andy during this match. And now we have this match, Zero versus Andy, here tonight. And he has generic superhero music.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 158 pounds.
Is a virtue, but
Zero.
As there is Zero, the so-called hero. I would like to believe that he's a hero, but he let Andy high and dry. So a couple of times, so a hero won't do that, as Andy attacked him from behind visually with this candlestick. As Zero never saw it. And this is the start to this match, no disqualification. So we just start like this with the sheep shot right there from Andy. Another spear. I don't like to see the sheep shot, but I can understand Andy's frustration towards Zero. I mean, he let him high and dry. It's supposed to be an ally, supposed to be a hero, but he let him dry and high and dry against both Blade Runners. So can understand that. The brawler that he is attacking Zero and let himself into the ropes. Oblivion right there. Running to the ropes. Big splash coming. As Andy full control of the matchup since the sheep shot. Code breaker delivered. Perhaps breaking the code of Zero. Brain cells right there. Kick to the midsection. What has he in mind? Don't tell me what we saw this past week on NXT, a powerbomb to the outside. But we also saw many powerbombs from the Demon family, just like that, from our NXT champion, Decimate Senior, and his son, Decimate Junior. Both could be in action later tonight. Like I already mentioned, as Andy whipping Zero against the announce table. Not once but twice, it sure was nice. And the next match that we have will be interesting to watch as well, as stomps to the chest from Andy to Zero, as it will be also for the mate's perspective from the UK division, from our UK division, between former champion Maskman against the champion Wes Lee, and both on good terms with each other. So would be interesting to see if the change here tonight, or the kicks there from Andy to Zero. I mean, Wes Lee and Maskman might not be friends, but they're on good terms with each other. They never attacked each other and stuff, so no beef between them. So, oh my goodness, against the fence, the security fence right there. Of actually absolutely no protection for Zero, so not just against the fence with the back first, but also head first against the ring post, as Andy's not done yet. Powerbomb position. What does he in mind? Not against the ring post, and onto the unprotected floor. I mean, in the ring, at least you have a short mat, but outside there's no protections. Andy got Zero against the announce table, spear to the official, much like this past week in NXT. And now a shot to Zero as well, as Andy, the hothead, losing it here, much like he lost it the last couple of weeks. Bitter end right there. So Andy tells everyone how he feels about them. As Zero with the reverse kick to the midsection. Maybe the hero can fight back after getting dominated after this in this match. Oh my goodness, spear avoided. Out of nowhere came the spear, but somehow Zero, maybe Zero is a hero. How could he predict the spear? DDT right there, and he celebrates himself. Wow. And the crowd loving it. And Zero kick to there right there, but he doesn't like Zero. But if he really is a hero, I mean, I highly doubt it, since he let Andy high and dry. But it is what it is. Punch right there and code breaker from Zero. Return the favor that from Andy earlier in this matchup. And double legs to the groin of Andy as Zero Feeling very confident for its Canadian match going and cover that kick, but not even one, as Zero can't believe it. But I sure can, and he's tough. He already won his first pay-per-view outing in a handicap match against both Blade Runners back in the day, and then it got downhill from then, teaming up with Zero, losing the next pay-per-view against the Blade Runners and the last pay-per-view as well at Takeover 31. As Andy unsure what to do, just whipping him around with this whip right there, and now tell him that he can't seize nothing because he's laying down on the ground. A trash talk by Andy's next level perhaps, now picking Zero up. Powerless position indeed, head first against the announce table, against the white announce table where they stood, the decoration and the spear. This time Zero couldn't avoid it, as Andy feels confident about after hitting the spear. And an uppercut by the fighter, whipping Zero around like a ragdoll and dancing, feeling very, very good about himself. As Andy mocks Zero perhaps, got him against the announce table.
Wasting absolutely no respect on his opponent. You gotta love it.
As Andy loves to talk trash right now. Being confident, head first goes Zero against the apron. And into the steel steps.
Look at him. Pride
Andy
and poise personified.
tells the crowd how he feels about them, that he shares their feelings about them after he turns against Zero. The crowd doesn't like him anymore, and he sure doesn't give a damn. Tossing Zero into the steps, tossing him around. One-sided beatdown, but needs only 3 seconds to win, as Andy gets ready for something big, I believe. As he tells him to bring the fight, lifting him up and down with the X-Plex. Will it be enough to put him away? 1, 2, 3. It's not. Zero somehow, some way find a way to kick out. Andy can't believe it. Spear to the official. And forgot to get disqualified 2 weeks ago on NXT against Swerve. Jump back suplex, and maybe he wants to send a clear message to every official out there. Even though the official just did his job 2 weeks ago in NXT. Savage lung blow right there. And now the punches are on by this fighter. And Zero escapes. Zero with the kick to the legs of Andy. Using the rope side flyer, but Andy just smart that he is once away. But Zero has none of it. Springboard drop kick, as Andy could believe it. I can believe one bit, as Zero feels confident after that. And maybe it's a different change that he needs. Or this white blow. He needs 3 seconds as he celebrates and got speared by Andy. Big time mistake by Zero. What a fool. In the eyes of some, in the eyes of Corey Grace. But hey, you make mistakes sometimes, it's just human, you know. Got first against a barricade, and that's the first time, it's the second time in this matchup. And the punches from Andy against Zero yet again. To the disliking of the audience, of the entire audience, and this is Andy lifting Zero up. Another bitter end. But what has he in mind against Zero? Not against the guardrail! Yet again! Yet again against this guardrail, we should protect the wrestlers involved from the crowd, but could use it as a weapon, and there's no disqualification. Anything goes match. No counters as well, as you can win this match any way you want. It's Andy clotheslining Zero against the announce table right there. Instead of putting him to, maybe it's his mind games from Andy, that he's like, you think I put you to the table? I don't put you to the table. Maybe later, but maybe as we look for power. But Zero punch to the face of Andy, so I wasn't talking about YouTube versus I need to talk about. DDT as well, big time DDT. Spiked Andy, completely with it. Now punches right there. Look how Zero goes, look how Zero explodes. Usually they don't do like that. Usually it's calm and collected, but now maybe the angle got the better of Zero right there, but getting the better of Andy as well. Look at the Zero goes. Look at Zero goes right there, uploading on Andy with kicks and strikes. And now a head scissor coming, yeah. Into her. Goes on the cover, will be enough though. 1, no, not even 2. Zero can't believe it, but shouldn't underestimate Andy. He only lost in singles competition because of disqualification. So he's never been pinned, he's never been submitted in one-on-one action. He only lost the tag titles, lots of tag titles with Zero. They never won, but they lost so many against the Blade ones. Bulldog from Andy to against Zero, while Zero also lost many single matches after joining up with Andy against the Blade ones, because Blade ones, you don't have to like them, but they work together as a unit, as it's supposed to be in a team, or an airline, or an alliance, as Zero had first both against the announce table and the seat steps yet again as Andy. Look at this agility shown off right there, and what a knee strike. Sasha could be proud of it, the good friend of Andy, but maybe not with the change attitude, who knows, as Andy lifts up Zero, but Zero able to reverse it, get out of harm's way, big time DDT, second time in the matchup. And don't forget, Andy's good friend Sasha will be in our main event alongside brother Big Sasha, as their minds is on the champions. They got the Phantasma and they were over the tag titles, but who will represent the tag division once and for all going into Survivor Series later tonight? There's a hat, and look at the hat snap right there from Andy. Sling blade as well. So now Zero able to reverse his fake Irish whip into close and attempt from Andy. Huge right blow. And Celtic Sword! Andy got into the Matrix. Now the cover by the hero, but not even one. How can you kick out of that even before one counter is beyond me. The toughness from Andy. Will it be his first, preventing his first loss? We are pin of submission is one thing competition. Elbow reverse in the corner right there, lifting up Zero, hitting a TKO. And now Andy, what has he on his mind? Looking for an object underneath the ring. Everything is legal in this matchup. Brings a candlestick in, using it against Zero for even more damage, and breaking the second stick on Zero after breaking his stick on Zero that he brought with him after the sheep shot. And now punches from Andy, kick as well, as Andy now end of days connecting. Kick to the midsection of Zero. X-Plex, and the cover he goes 1, 2, sweet it is, Andy wins it. What a win for Andy.
That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Yeah, this was another look. As Zero tried to survive, and the Celtic Sword could be a different game changer, but Andy too now tough on this night with the end of days and the X-Plex.
Here is your winner, Andy.
Gotta hand it to our winner.
As Andy wins it, but he's not done yet with Zero. So the ref running into him. What a spear! What a mistake by the ref. That was, but it was just a mistake. There's no need to attack him. Kick to the midsection. As Andy's a changed man for last couple of weeks, and now picking up the ref on his shoulder in power position and tossing him out like trash near to Zero, perhaps sending a message to Zero as well. And now getting ready for something as the ref tried to avoid harm's way, tried to get out of the way. Now kick to the midsection of Zero from Andy, and for another X-Plex. Explanation point to the disliking of the crowd, even though one fan is chanting right there, but yeah, most of the crowd are silent boos here as Andy whops him in the face. Wow, that attitude. As we just got started, and there it is, NXT United Kingdom Championship on the line. Masked Man Wes Lee. For the first time ever, they meet and they clash in singles action, much like Andy and Zero. And much like other matches we have later in store, like Blue Falcon and Demon Jr. for the NXT for Falcon's North American Championship, they never met before in one-on-one action. And same could be said also against Legend Killer and Whittle. They never squared off in the match, even though they squared off in the backstage brawl this past week on NXT and stuff. Yeah, but before we talk about other matches, this is time for when they have their match, but let's talk about this match right here and the story of this match. Maskman became the United Kingdom champion after defeating Walter 4 or 5 months ago, and at his second pay-per-view, or maybe it was 3 months ago, so I don't know, but he defeated him and then retained against Walter, and then well, it was on a good terms, and he got attacked by Pete Dunne, who he defeated at his first pay-per-view back at Worldtour, back at NXT in our house, in your house, in our house, and to earn this shot against Walter in a in his Iron Match speciality, and also defeated Walter on the speciality, but Pete Dunne attacked him then after Maskman's beef with Imperium's Walter with the Wing General was over, and then he even dragged Wes Lee for some reason into it by attacking Wes Lee when Wes Lee had the match against Pete Dunne after Maskman got attacked by Dunne on the same night, and yeah, Pete Dunne then defeated Wes Lee, and after the match, Maskman saved Wes Lee from Pete Dunne, and that started that Maskman and Wes Lee teamed up against Pete Dunne's goons on Danny Burch and Only Lorcam with huge success. They got 2 matches against him and won both time. And one time Wes Lee did it all by himself, didn't even need to tag Maskman in, and walked away with the win. Maybe to say, hey, I can do it all by myself, no problem. But even though there aren't any problems between Maskman and Wes Lee so far, but maybe it changed here tonight. Who knows? Could be the case. Even though it would be a shame, you know. Those two, and also don't forget they worked together on our NXT episode last week against as well against our tag team champions from Legado del Fantasma against White and Mendoza, where they showed off how tough they are and how good they are, despite all the cheap shots, despite all the numbers game by Legado del Fantasma. But they were able to prove how tough they are, and they were inches away from victory at some of the points during this matchup, but in the end it was too much for them to handle, as Wes Lee got defeated by Legado's White and Mendoza, got pinned by them, and to a loss that was a bit bitter, you know. And this past week in NXT, they both, Wes Lee and Maskman, had singles matches, as Wes Lee lost to that in dominating fashion to Demon Jr., who we will see later tonight. And Maskman got a huge win over Santos Escobar by forcing him to tap out despite the 3-man gang attack on him on the outside from every member of Legado. And now we are before this match right here by the Maskman, Masked Savior, as he called by the audience, who loves him as much as I also love Wes Lee. So 2 fan favorites at it. So the crowd get a tweet here tonight with this match right here. And well, let's see how this will go between Maskman and Wes Lee.
Scheduled for one fall, and is for the NXT UK Championship.
Yeah, this is for the UK Championship that we got from NXT UK. As there comes Maskman with Natalia's music. He's the last participant in the legendary Hart family dungeon. He got trained by none other than Bret Hitman Hart. And that's why he is paying off his tribute on his entrance to the Hart family, who teach him everything. And that's why he has the sharpshooter as his finishing maneuver. But that's not the only finishing maneuver that he has. He has also the Masked Challenge. And don't forget, Maskman is undefeated in singles competition. He never been pinned, he never been submitted. He only lost against Pete Dunne once via count-out. So let's show how good Maskman is.
One of NXT's
despite being a rookie, if you will. But there comes Wes Lee. And it could be tough very tough for the audience to root who to cheer for in this match. I mean, they like both Wes Lee and Maskman so damn much, so yeah. And they're behind both men, as there was Lee before the crowd at guardrail, a man of the people as much as Maskman is. Same could be said about our North American champion Blue Falcon as well.
We are about to see an aerial display like none other from Wes Lee.
With any luck, someone may crash and burn.
Oh, come on, Corey, don't say that.
As Wes Lee feeling confident, looking confident and happy to be here, but who can blame him? Who can blame him? There's no need to feel disappointing about this past week at NXT. I mean, he fought half the demon, so it's understandable that he got dominated and defeated.
Challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 248 pounds, the Masked Man. And introducing the champion from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds. He is the NXT UK champion, Wes Lee.
As the crowd cheering will cheer, I assume that the crowd will cheer every moment, every minute in this matchup, because they are behind both of them that much. I mean, they called Maskman their savior, so, and they saved them from the Ring General from Imperium, as Imperium fall because of Maskman, because of the brothers Sascha and Big Sash, and because of Blue Falcon as well. As now come for the bell, as Fish has a clothesline for Maskman. Yeah, indeed, a prestige title that is Dragon Screw, even though it's not here with us that much. As look at the punches here from Wes Lee. And now Maskman lifting Wes Lee up and down with a power bomb. Wow. And Wes Lee's injury got bad from worse. That's what I've been told before the match started. Irish curse into bro kick from Maskman. But Maskman can't take anything lightly. He can't underestimate Wes Lee here. And he needs to, you know, he needs to do his best. He needs to deliver his best against this man, against Wes Lee. Off the top rope with a roll-up. I never seen this before. Goes in the cover, would be enough. 1, 2, 3. No, he almost choked Wes Lee right there. And I can't believe what I just saw. As the fan chanting, "This is awesome," and rightfully so. I never seen anything like it. As Wes Lee got whipped in the corner by Maskman. Now Maskman with punches and chops and kicks right there. But Wes Lee didn't found in this matchup. But maybe now after the kicks and right hook and this springboard Pele kick right there. And now Wes Lee round and round with this head scissor. Maskman back to his feet, tried to close on him, but Wes Lee too quick. And Seguri to the face of Maskman, as Wes Lee is the high flyer that he is, the quick high flyer. Armbar against Maskman, against the submission specialist, but not a submission against the submission specialist. Stomp to the face as well. And Snapmare takedown. What a drop kick. Will it be enough to put him away though? Nope, not even close. Maskman entering with big strikes to Wes Lee, and the DDT. Elbow drop as well. Now blows to the face of Wes Lee. On good terms, but that doesn't mean that they won't do anything in their power to win this matchup and to walk out here with the NXT UK Championship. What a 5-knuckle shuffle from the Masked Savior right there. Even though you might see him. Irish curse backbreaker. And to bro kick yet again. Good combination as Maskman flexing for the crowd. Or with the crowd. attacking the arm as well. Such a tactical, attacking the arm as well, yet again, I mean. And tossing Wesley around by the legs, and now foot DDT. Weakening the legs of Wesley for the sharpshooter, because the legs are the entrance for this hold. So it's good to weaken them. For the head scissor there for Wesley, as Massman is moved out of harm's way, but run into an elbow. Maybe in his mind, try to close him, but nope. And hooked up and down. Inverted suplex right there from Wesley. Arm drag reversal as well. As Wesley well prepared for this matchup. I mean, he won the Super Sweat match which Pete Dunne dragged him into, where he won the title of Massman by pinning Pete Dunne, and up off the top he goes. Shooting star would be enough to pull Massman away. One, not even two, but it was the most dangerous move in Wesley's arsenal. But it's early in the matchup, so what a right hook there. Or Massman is just that damn good, that damn tough. I mean, he only lost in singles action because we're counter, you know. We're countered once. He never been pinned, he never been submitted. Hit with a headset, and you can't forget that he had some tag matches, but he has no tag team partner, so it's not so bad that he lost some of them, in my opinion. What a headbutt and a DDT. I mean, it's not what he knows. It's he works by himself so far, and all by himself so far, and so long, you know. Irish curse into bro kick right there. Third time in this matchup, and the second time elbow drop to Wesley. Slowing down the pace a bit into his favor, attacking the arm as well, and now tossing him around by the legs yet again, and the stomp as well. Now looking for perhaps the sharpshooter or masked challenge. Tough to say what Massman has in mind. Masked challenge it is. Goes in the cover, will be enough. 1, 2, 3, no. Almost we get the title. Almost. I don't know who I would root if I would be in the crowd. Of course I don't root for anyone, I'm just here to announce the match. 1, 2, will be enough after that kick, no? Massman kicked out at the last possible second right there. But how close was this? Wow. Right, there's a neck with the neck breaker. And Wesley with a big right hand to Massman. And now Wesley with punches to the face of Massman. Yeah, enough indeed. But Wesley finally found in this matchup big time. And now good sweeping Massman in the corner, try to hit him. Elbow. And now what has he in mind? Another handstand kick, will it be enough though? 1, 2, 3. Massman's first loss, no! It's not his first loss in singles action. Massman still not pinned or submitted. I mean, with this, of course, he lost with a counter, like I mentioned earlier. Submission hold from Wesley against a submission specialist. I don't know how smart it is, but maybe it will make him to tap out, sending a message who the better man is by defeating Massman at his best game here. But can he force him to tap out? Ropes are inches away, just inches away, but Massman doesn't even try to crawl to them. Doesn't even try to. I think it's below his honor and dignity. He always fights fair, much like Wesley, and even though this is fair, but it's a way different story. It's now powers out, Massman powers out, but it was close on the losing here. Tossing Wesley into ropes, chokeslam. Wow. Never seen it before by Massman, and takedown. Dirty deeds, will it be enough though? And the cover he goes. 1, 2, 3. It is. No, it's not. Wesley kicking out, hanging on just barely. Just barely before the 3. Another takedown. Double axe handle this time though. Another snapmare takedown, but Wesley moved out of the way. Wesley try to get him. Another big kick. How many can Massman take here tonight? And the cover he goes. 1, 2, no, not even 2. How you even kick out after 2 after that is beyond me. After everything Wesley delivered against Massman, kick to the face right there. As Massman now was on his mind, swinging neck breaker in this great matchup and this great contest between, and this fair contest between those two. As Massman Fixating Wesley right there. What has he in mind? Big inverted takedown right there. To the leg he goes, and now perhaps sizing him up for the sharpshooter. No, Wesley able to reverse whatever Massman had in mind. Drop kick after Massman went to the rope. Smart from Wesley. And the cover he goes, but not even one this time. How impressive is this? How tough is this Maskman? As Wesley calls for something. Maskman running to the ropes. Needs a drop kick yet again. Same mistake has been made by Maskman. Usually he doesn't do much mistakes, but this time twice the same, so surprised me. DDT, big time knee as well. What has he in mind? What's on the mind of Maskman?
Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like his end is near.
Yeah, could be indeed the end near for Wesley. But Wesley able to avoid whatever Maskman had in store. Whatever Maskman had planned here. Tried to kick him, but Maskman escapes. Runs to the outside. Usually Maskman doesn't run to the outside, so maybe change game plan for Maskman. What a bulldog right there. Usually doesn't go to the outside. Or doing any dirty tricks. Even though it doesn't work as dirty as the dirty deeds, but still. Goes in the cover, will be enough this time though. 1, 2, Swedish. No, it's not. Wesley kicking out yet again. But even closer this time. How much can he take? But head scissor. How much can any of these two take as Maskman escapes? Wesley's flying attempt, and now waiting for him to jump, I believe, and escaping.